Hi everyone, welcome to Tarot Tuesday. I'm Laura and I read tarot and oracle. I also practice reiki, and tonight what I will be doing is a group message to see what the energy is surrounding us for the next week or so. I'd like to also take a look at what we are releasing, both as a collective and individually. And then I will open us up for individual readings where I will draw names and answer your personal questions. And then I close us out with a pick a card. That way everyone receives a personal message. So thank you all for being here. I know that we just had a very powerful full moon in Aries. So these are exciting times. We are really I feel like we're in the thick of the spiritual awakening on this planet, and a lot of us are receiving upgrades personally. I feel like, they may be difficult times, but they are also exciting times for us. So thank you, as always, for being here. And before we begin, I will just say hello to those of you who have joined. I see that we have Bonnie Binsky. Good evening. Hello to Megan. Good evening, Suzette. Hello, Angela. And good evening, Karen Suki. I believe that is everyone who is here so far. So once again, thank you. I really do enjoy connecting with this community. You've become a big part of my personal as well as spiritual journey, and I enjoy the community. I enjoy the energy that you bring. I enjoy reading for each and every one of you each week. Some of you, I believe I've read for everyone here. I could be wrong, but I really do enjoy this time together. So thank you. So as I said, we just had the full moon, and this is a wonderful time for manifesting, but it is also a great time for releasing what is not working. So whatever your new moon intentions were, if you just bring those to mind and think about what is not working, what is not helping you to manifest those goals, and then make a conscious effort to release them. You may need to make some adjustments to your plans, but that doesn't mean that you won't be able to manifest your intentions. It just means that we release and adjust along the way. Good evening, Millie. Thank you for joining us. And yes, Bonnie, I like that. Happy Tuesday. Absolutely. It is always a happy Tuesday with this community. Okay, so I will get us started in just a moment here on our group message, because I do like to get a general message and a theme for the week. And this can carry throughout the whole moon cycle. It could be for the next few weeks. And for some, this may even pick up energies going a little bit further out. So I always say, take what resonates with you. There may be a specific situation in your life, or you may have a specific question that you came here with tonight. And perhaps the group message can shed some light on that for you. So know that the group message can always apply to you personally. It can apply to the collective as well, but usually what I do is I tap in with the group energy and get a feel for where we are. And good evening, Patrick. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. And yes, all these beautiful people. Yes, I agree with that. Okay. So I have to step away and care for kitties waiting at the door, but I'll be listening, says Karen Suki. Interesting thing, speaking of kitties, I was getting myself set up to do the readings tonight. And as I leaned forward to light my candle, I felt something grab my knee. I jumped. I didn't light the candle. I didn't know my cat was underneath. There's an ottoman underneath this table, and I didn't realize she was laying on there. Apparently, when I leaned in, she thought it was a good time to grab me. Good evening, Witchy Trista. Thank you for joining us. So we are just about to start the group message. So I'm just going to connect in with our energy, and I'm going to get a general message for the group. Let's see what Spirit would like us to know. What would Spirit like us to know at this time? Let's get one card for the group. And I'm seeing this one here, so that's the one we're going with. So our general message is eclipse, celebrate cycles, and how fitting, seeing as we just came out of eclipse season. The eclipses are officially over, but this may be a good time to reflect on how those energies affected you. What new came in for you? What was revealed? What came to the surface that perhaps you were unaware was there? What cycle are you in now? What have you manifested? What have you released? What are you currently working on? So eclipses celebrate the cycles. Yes. And with this full moon, we are in a new cycle as well. Okay, now let's see. What is the theme for this group for the week? Let's get one card here. The theme for this group for the week, and I'm seeing this one here. So our theme is man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay, so this could be a literal man, or this could be masculine energy as well. Perhaps some feeling like I'm feeling the past, because I'm feeling my left side, and I'm also kind of being tugged back a little bit. So perhaps for some of us here, this is dealing with someone from our past. But I would have to pull another card to get a little more information on this. I feel like this person could have information for you. So let's get a little bit more here about this dealings with a man. Good evening, Chloe. Okay, let's see. And I'm seeing, whoops, this one wants to come out. Okay, the month of October. That really didn't clarify a whole lot, because we were talking about this week. What is our theme for the week? So let's get one more. One more. Let's see if we can get a little clarity. And Spirit saying go with the top card. Okay, and money path. So now I see the whole picture here. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. So what I see here, this man in the month of October will assist you on your money path. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, be open to receiving, assistance, be open to receiving messages. But I'm really feeling like this is somebody from our past. Maybe someone we haven't connected with in a little while. Good evening, Love Bug Blues. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. And Whitney Walker. Hey, Laura B. I'm Chloe's sister. Can I get a reading? Whitney, thank you for joining us. Whitney, what I do after I finish the group message, I will open us up for personal readings. And at that time, you can request one. And what I do is I just draw names and I will do as many as I can. Okay, so welcome. Thank you so much, Whitney, for being here. And Chloe, thank you for extending the invitation to your sister. Okay. So now what I will do is I will get a message from our soul. What would our soul like us to know? What message is our soul trying to communicate to us? I'm seeing this one here. Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. So this is the time to attract your desires. And what I see here is open, be open, set your intention and allow the universe to bring it to you. This is a time to let go of how you think it will come to you. This is surrendering from my will, which is how I think the plan should go, to thy will, which is the will of the universe, because the universe and your higher self have a plan. So be open, receive. And I feel like this is really connected to the theme of the week, which is the man and the money path. I feel for this group, a lot of people, financial upgrades, abundance, money is part of what you're wishing to manifest. And I see that for this group because open, receiving, abundance. And our soul is saying we don't need to force anything, that we need to allow. So just allow. And Chloe, your comment, I told her Laura B is the most amazing card reader I've ever come across, and she would be mind blown if her name was drawn. Aw, Chloe, that is so sweet. Thank you. Okay. Now let's see, what are we ready to release with this full moon? What are we ready to let go of? We're still in that energy. We can still set an intention to release and let go. So let's see what we're ready to let go of this week. What are we releasing? Let's get one card for the group. Okay, the King of Fire. Inspirational, charismatic, and innovative. And I see like a dual message here. For some in this group, what I see is you releasing a specific person. I'm seeing someone who likes to do things their own way, that perhaps they've had some influence over you. And this could be career or work related, but this could also be like a passionate, like someone you share the same passion or interests with. For some, it could be friendship. For some, it could be romantic, but this is a person who really, they're independent. They do things their own way. Perhaps they haven't been giving to you what it is you desire. And I see you releasing this person. But for others, because I don't think it's a specific person for everyone here, for some people, I feel like you've started working on I feel like this is a passion project or a business, something creative. And you've been doing it your own way. You've been trying to make yourself stand out. But what I see you releasing is trying to reinvent the wheel, so to speak. For some, going with what works, what others have already done, the groundwork people have put before you. Perhaps if it's an algorithm, maybe you're trying to get seen on social media, maybe following the algorithm is really what's going to assist you and propel you forward. Or perhaps with that financial increase, bringing in more abundance. I feel like releasing the need to do it your own way and going with the steps that others have shown you and practiced and know that work. I feel like just release the need to do it yourself or to do it alone. So I know that's very specific, but that's what I see here for this group. Sometimes you don't have to try to stand out, is what Spirit's telling me. Just being yourself and following the steps that you know will get you to your goal will serve you well. Okay, so now let's see what will assist us with this energy. What will assist us with releasing, whether it's this person or it's this particular quality within ourselves. Okay, so let's get one card, and I see Spirit saying this is the one. Okay. Faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. So Spirit is saying trying something new, doing something out of the ordinary. And for a lot of people, I see this as very specific travel, a specific place. And if you're not able to go to a specific destination, that dream that you have, that place that you want to visit, connect in with that energy, because just setting intention can bring the energy to you and can bring you this more uplifting and aligned vibration. Because getting out of the ordinary, I'm seeing this is somewhere that you wouldn't normally go to, or doing something that you wouldn't normally do. Whatever that means to you, that's what Spirit is encouraging this week. But I see the water as well. And I know this is very specific, but for some, this could be travel by water. Either you're traveling by boat or you're going to a place near water. So the water being calm, being cleansing, rejuvenating, I see all of that assisting as well. And being grounded, but trying something new, anything new. And let's get one last message for the group. Let's see what angel would like to assist this week. What angel would like to work with us? So let's get one card for the group. Okay, and I see this one here. This message comes from Archangel Hanael. I am the Archangel of Intuitive Gifts. Allow me to mentor you in embracing your psychic awareness. And the affirmations you can use: I completely trust my intuition. I follow my guidance with excitement and confidence. Oops, for some reason I'm getting a glare again. But these are your affirmations. Okay, so that is what I have for the group. I'm hoping that resonates with you. And I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings. And let me just get a quick sip of my water here. And I will check in with your comments. Karen Suki says, well, I certainly have desire to travel by water. Lots of cruise ship ads on Peacock. Wow. Okay. Well, connect in with that energy. Bring the place to you. And Karen Suki also says, I have been thinking, whoops, that was the first one. Okay. I have been thinking about contacting someone who goes back a ways. So yes, follow your intuition. This may be the week to do that. Okay. And Suzette says, wonderfully resonating cards as always. All right. I'm so happy to hear that, Suzette. Okay. Now I will open us up for personal readings. So if you would like a personal reading, please type in the chat in all capital letters, yes, me, something along those lines so that it stands out. Yes, I would like a reading. But please try to use capital letters so it stands out to me, and I will enter your name, and we will see who gets readings tonight. Yes, Suzette, I did cut my hair. I really chopped it too. It was like to the middle of my back. And yes, chopped them right off. Okay, Love Bug Blues. Love Bug Blues. I will enter you. Whitney Walker, okay. Oh, thank you, Millie. I thought it was a little bit puffy tonight. I didn't straighten it, but thank you. Oh, thank you, Suzette. Okay, so I have, so far, Love Bug Blues and Whitney Walker. I have the two of you. Yes, Karen Suki, it does. I haven't cut my hair in so long. I mean, I've done trims, but yeah, it does. You're one of those people who look good in a gunny sack. I've never heard that expression. You'll have to explain that one to me. Okay. Bonnie Binsky. Haircuts have been a thing this past week. October brings hair trimmings. Ah, okay. All right. Well, I just have two people who would like a reading, so we will get started. Okay, Love Bug Blues. If you could type your question in all capital letters into the chat, then I will get started here. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Karen Suki. It means beautiful women can wear a gunny sack and still be beautiful. Oh, thank you. Okay, what's coming in for love? Okay. So Love Bug Blues. What I'll do is I'm just going to connect in with your energy, and then we will see what the cards have to say. Okay. Okay, Suzette, I just saw that you're asking for a reading as well, so let me just add your name. I think it's been a while since I've read for you. All right, so Suzette. Okay, so Love Bug Blues, I'm just connecting in with your energy. Love Bug Blues. When I connect in with your energy, I'm instantly drawn to my heart chakra. And it feels, it's interesting because I'm getting like this fluttering feeling. And this it feels like you're open to love, but at the same time I feel like this cool spot. So perhaps there's been some disappointment or some loss. Maybe it's a little bit of a hesitation. So it's interesting that although we desire something, we can still feel a little hesitant at the same time. But we'll get more on that. We'll see what the cards have to say. Okay. Good evening, Victor of Truth Wave Energy. Thank you for joining us. All right, so let's get one card for Love Bug. What is coming in for love? What is coming in for love? Okay. So I had one card that fell out, and then I drew another one. So what I have here is the Knight of Earth. The Knight of Air and the Six of Earth. So we have air and earth. And what I see here from this, I see a specific person coming in. I feel, because I'm seeing movement here with the Knight of Air. The Knights are all about movement. And I see this person as an intellectual, someone who communicates easily. However, they may be a little bit quick. They may be a little bit quick to, like they like to just jump in. This isn't someone who's necessarily hesitant. I see this person as they're in their head a lot. They're in their mind. But I'm also seeing, with the Six of Earth being here, that this is a balanced relationship, that there is some give and take here. So things will progress, things will balance. But I see that although this relationship may begin quickly, that it evolves over time. Like it may not. Some relationships begin quickly and they jump to that next phase very quickly. I don't see that with this relationship. What I see is that this comes into your life quickly. This is a person who is open, who communicates, who lets you know how they feel, who I feel this person's approaching you. But then the relationship takes time. It takes time to move forward. It takes time to progress, because I feel like the person can also be very practical, or perhaps that's you, that you may be more on the practical and cautious side, liking to take your time to get to know somebody. But again, what I see here is this is a good relationship. It's a loving relationship. Things are fair. I feel like you have the same, maybe the same goals or beliefs, because I see a lot of balance here. I see like you complement each other. Okay, so let's get another card for you. Let's see, what action is Spirit suggesting you could take here? And I see this one here. Okay, the Emperor. And this is what this card looks like. So Spirit is saying, with the Emperor here, to take charge of yourself, to know what it is that you look for in a relationship. Know what your values are, what it is that you would like to achieve. Are you looking for marriage? Are you looking for a close friend, a companion, a romantic partner, but you wish to be separate? What values do you look for in another person? So Spirit's saying, really get to know yourself. Get to know what it is that you desire. Because what I see here is there is stability. And I'm also seeing the world here. And I'm asking Spirit to give me a little bit more on this world. What is Spirit referencing with the world? The Spirit saying give and take once again. So your outlook, Spirit's talking about your outlook. What is important? What qualities are important to you in a partner? And being true to yourself. Know that the more stable and grounded that you are, and the more you know yourself, the more you will be able to give to others, if that's making sense to you. Because Spirit's saying it's important to keep your own identity. So maybe that's something from your past that has come up for you, because Spirit's saying giving and being fair, but not losing yourself. And let's get one last card for you. Who, what sign, when? Those are not really questions I can answer. I can do a timing for you, and we can see perhaps timing, but as far as who, that's really not something I can answer for you. Okay, so let's get a likely outcome and a timing. Okay, so the 9 of air is what comes up. So the 9 of air is in the traditional tarot. This would be symbolic of winter. So if we're looking at timing, we're looking at the winter months, but I also see the number 9 here. So 9 could be 9 weeks. It could be 9 months, but the number 9 is significant. But what Spirit is saying here, because I also asked Spirit to show me the outcome, Spirit is saying that perhaps you've been in your mind about this. This is something you're trying to manifest. And Spirit's saying, allow this to come to you, that you don't need to worry. You don't need to lose sleep. Because if we worry, if we start looking, if we become obsessive, like looking for signs over and over, we have a tendency to push things away. So Spirit's just saying that no, you are protected. Your angels are with you. Your guides are with you. And you are protected. So Lovebug Blues, I'm hoping that resonates with you. That is what I have. And I am wishing you so much love and so many blessings. Okay. So next we have Whitney Walker. You are next. And you are welcome, Lovebug Blues. You are welcome. So Whitney Walker, could you please type your question into the chat? Okay. So I'm just looking back at your comments. Yes, absolutely. You don't have to ask a specific question, Whitney. So Whitney says, wasn't prepared to ask a question. Can I just let the spirit guide? Absolutely. So we can just ask spirit for a general message for you. What is coming up for you? Absolutely, Whitney. Okay. So let me just connect in with your energy, Whitney. Just releasing. Just refreshing my own energy for a moment. Okay, Whitney. So, Whitney, when I connect in with your energy, I'm feeling like this happy, bubbly kind of personality, but I'm also like getting chills. And I don't know, getting chills is very specific. That's not something I usually experience when I connect in with someone's energy. Perhaps what Spirit's telling me is there's some anticipation. This could be, um, hmm. This could be about how you are currently feeling. So I'm just, yeah. Well, we'll get a little more with the cards and we'll see what comes in for you. And I'm also feeling like my crown is really opening up. I'm feeling pressure in my crown. So connecting to source, connecting to the higher wisdom. I feel like you have a lot of intuition already, but you're able to shift your energy, is what Spirit's showing me. You're able to shift your energy and connect in with that higher wisdom. Perhaps Spirit's showing me that you are a good manifester. Okay, so Whitney Walker says, I have chills. Chills are a big thing for me currently. Wow, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So let's get a a card for you. Let's get one card with me. One card. Okay. Okay, so the 6 of water is what I drew for you. And this is what this card looks like. So Spirit is showing me that you are a nostalgic person, that the past is revisiting the past is very important to where you are in the present. Connecting with feelings from the past, connecting with the energy. Perhaps there's a specific, because I'm going back, if this feels like childhood, a specific memory or incident that really shaped you, and it's coming into your present awareness. And maybe you've been questioning why. Why are you thinking about this experience that you haven't thought about for a long time? But Spirit's just guiding you that there's a message there, that it's meant to assist you, meant to guide you on your present path. And what I see here, that Spirit wants you to also know, with the 6 of Cups, what I'm seeing here, these cups, there's growth, there's blooming. So you're working on, I feel like you're working on releasing, because Spirit showing me this is like releasing some emotion that's tied to the past, that's tied to this specific event from childhood. And Spirit showing me the growth. Spirit saying, on your path, it may not feel like you've released. It may not feel like you've let go. But if you start to look back, Spirit's really pulling my arm back. Spirit's saying, start to look back at how far you have come. And you will be able to see the growth here. So these clouds, because I'm seeing some clouds as well, these clouds that maybe it feels like you can't see through, that you haven't gained clarity, or you reach a certain point and it feels like you're not moving through. Spirit's saying these clouds will be lifted. So let's get another card for you. Let's get some more information here. Let's get some more information on what action you can take. What action is Spirit suggesting? Okay, let's like this one here. The Knight of Earth. And the Knight of Earth. Organized, responsible, supportive. And this is what this looks like. But what Spirit's drawing my attention to is the way in this picture she's holding on. What is it that you're holding on to? Because what I'm feeling is you're moving, and then you stop. And it's like, I feel like you're evaluating a situation, trying to plan out the best course of action. And I see that you like details. You want to know the details. You like structure. It's like slow and steady. So Spirit's telling me, okay. I'm sorry. I was just reading your comment, Whitney. Man, that's crazy. I do get to a spot on my spiritual journey and just get stuck. Okay. So that would make sense here. And what Spirit is saying is that keep moving, slow and steady, because it's not a finish line that you're after. That it's the journey. When it comes to any goal that we have, the journey is what teaches us. The journey is the present moment, and the present moment is where our awareness serves us best. If we can be aware of our surroundings, be aware of what's happening, then we can find those teachable moments, or we can course correct. If we get to a place where, I don't like where this is going, now I can shift. But Spirit is saying that for you, this really has to do with healing. It has to do with healing the past. But in order to heal the past, we must continue to move forward in the present. So again, Spirit is saying slow and steady. And I'm drawn to the word organized as well. So perhaps having a routine or having structure will assist you on your journey. If there's something that you wish to do every day, make it at the same time if possible. Create a routine and a rhythm for yourself, but keep moving. Keep moving. Spirit's saying you don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know exactly where you're going. All you need to know is the next step. So hopefully that's making sense to you. Okay. Let's get one last card for you. And I'm seeing this one here. So I see things coming into balance for you. I pulled the Six of Earth. And this is about balance. This is about generosity. And I really feel there's someone assisting you on your path as well. That things come into balance for you, but I believe that this is through the help of others. Someone may introduce you to a mentor or to a specific person who sheds light on a situation, but things moving into balance for you. And again, I see slow and steady. I see an upgrade as well. Material changes to your material reality. And that doesn't necessarily mean finances. It could mean a financial upgrade. But what I see specifically for you is that in your physical reality, what you're trying to manifest and change, you start seeing the results of that internal growth. It starts showing up in your external world. That's what I'm seeing for you. So Mercedes, that is what I have for you. And I'm hoping that resonates with you. I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Okay, so Whitney says, oh my God, okay, this is all totally making sense. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Okay, and Trista, thank you for your comment. The journey is the present moment. That's brilliantly articulated. Okay, thank you, Trista. Okay, and last I have Suzette. So Suzette, could you please type your question into the chat? Oh, Mercy. Okay. Oh, yes. Now I see. My eyes are bad. I see Whitney Walker and a Mercedes Walker. Oh, good evening, Mercedes. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Okay. So Suzette, could you type your question? Okay. Suzette would like a general reading. Perfect, Suzette. I'm just going to get a sip of my water. Okay, so Suzette, let me just clear my energy, clear my mind, reset myself. Suzette, just connecting in with your energy. And Suzette, as soon as I connect in with your energy, my crown just went just like open right up to source. And spirit showing me like this, just the light coming down. Spirit's referencing that you have been tapping into that higher wisdom, tapping into source. I see you getting a lot of downloads, and I also see a new guide stepping in for you. So perhaps this is a guide that you've already started working with, or someone coming in very soon. But I'm feeling like this guide is like extraterrestrial. So I don't know if you've been doing work with any star seeds, any past lives, but I'm feeling like an extraterrestrial guide for you. So let's get a little more. Mercedes, yes, absolutely. You will be next, and you will be our last reading for the night. Okay. Thank you for putting it in caps. I have a hard time seeing. So yes, it really stands out when you put it in capital letters. So Mercedes, you will be our last. Okay. So Suzette says many downloads and energies. Wonderful. Okay. So Suzette, let's get a card for you. What would Spirit like you to know? Okay, let's get one card for Suzette. One card. I see this one here. The Page of Air. Truthful, analytical, outspoken. And this is what this card looks like. And Suzette, what I see here is this card is referencing you. It's referencing where you are on your journey. And what I see is that you're analyzing the situation. Really, you're open to information. You're open to communication from your guides, from the universe. But what I see here is that you're analyzing. It's like you're bringing your mind into the situation. Like, what does this mean? Looking for the truth about the messages that you are receiving. And I see that there's been this sense of going within as well. And I feel like at this point, you're receiving like half the information. It's like you're decoding something. I'm picking up like decoding. So Spirit's showing me that perhaps if you have a journal, and something that you and I have both had the same mentor, we both have Adam of the Medium channel. And something Adam always said in his classes is learn the language of spirit, because spirit communicates through symbols, through song, through smell, through all the senses, whatever we are most receptive to. So when you get a symbol, write it down and write down what it means to you. When you get a song, write it down. What does it mean to you? However it is that you're receiving your messages. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe it's through meditation and you just receive a huge download. Write it down, because the more you have a dialogue with spirit, the more spirit gets to know your way of communicating, and the more you get to know spirit's way of communicating, the more you will understand. So those messages do have meaning, and they will be revealed to you. And Spirit is also saying this is just the beginning. There's a lot more to come. So stay open. Okay, so my third eye is really throbbing right now. So there's something more that Spirit wants me to say here. So I'm just going to take a look at this card. That going within also, Suzette, Spirit's showing me like going within, that you may be on the cusp of your inner winter. So perhaps there's something you're working on, and the time will come to take action. But right now it's about going within and receiving the intuition. Okay. Let's get another card for you, Suzette. All right. The 9 of Water. Wishes, dreams, and happiness. So, Suzette, wishes are being fulfilled. Whoops, let's put it down here so we don't get that glare. Wishes are being fulfilled. And I feel like this has to do with communication for you. That standing up for yourself, communicating with others. But I'm also seeing very important is how you communicate with yourself. Knowing that you're worthy, using those positive affirmations, and setting the intentions, sending it out into the universe, because I'm seeing your vibration raising as well. So Spirit's saying the action you can take is to focus on those dreams, to focus on the energy, how it feels, and send that vibration out into the universe every day. Because things are coming in for you. There's healing. I see a lot of healing coming in for you as well. And this newness. Once this healing takes place, the energy is shifting and this new can come in. When you release the old, there's space for the new. Okay, and let's get Millie, that's a great message. I just want to flash this up here. When I started working with Josh, he would say to acknowledge that I saw the message, a statement such as, "Thank you, Spirit, I see that." Then Tara Arnold learned to add, "Show me more" to the sentence. "Thank you, Spirit, I see that. Show me more." That's beautiful, Millie. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, and let's get another card for Suzette. So what is the likely outcome here? What is the likely outcome for Suzette? Let me see this card here. Wow. You know, we've had this card 3 times tonight. So this isn't just for one person. 6 of Earth. So Suzette, what I see is things coming into balance for you. I see that those shifts that are taking place on the inside, that growth that is taking place on the inside will become evident in your material reality, become evident in your 3D world. You'll start to see that you make different choices, that you carry yourself differently, you communicate differently, but things coming into balance. I see the universe bringing you what it is you desire. I see the universe bringing you to a place where there isn't want, there isn't lack, that you have what it is that you need. So Suzette, that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that resonated, and I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Wow, and Witchy Trista says, I also pulled the 6 of Pentacles for myself earlier. Amazing. I love when those synchronicities happen. Okay, so last for tonight, we have Mercedes Walker. So if you could type your question into the chat, then I will pull some cards for you. And stick around, everyone, because after this reading, we do the pick a card so everyone receives a personal message. So Mercedes Walker, if you could type your question into the chat. And Suzette says, resonating, much love, beautiful. Thank you, Suzette. I'm so happy to hear that. Okay. So Mercedes says, I'd just like to let you connect and see what you and Spirit have to tell me. Wonderful, Mercedes. So what I'm going to do is connect in with your energy, and we will see what Spirit would like you to know at this time. Okay, so Mercedes. Just connect in with Mercedes. Just clearing my energy. Okay, so Mercedes. So Mercedes, I'm feeling this childlike energy. I'm feeling perhaps you are childlike, and not childish, childlike. Carefree, young, open. Spirit just popped the word naive into my mind. No, I don't make judgments. So we'll get a little more clarity on that. Naive could just mean not a lot of worldly experience. Or perhaps there's children around you. But I'm feeling like this is your energy. This is what you project. Innocence. I'm feeling like this innocence is what I feel. Okay. Good evening, Elizabeth, of the More Intuitive Me. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So Mercedes. Let's continue with Mercedes. What would Spirit like you to know? Let's get one card. Oh, and we have one popping out right away. 8 of Fire. So this is about communication. What I see here is things happening quickly for you. Information coming your way. I'm seeing things quickly, but I'm also seeing the world here. And I feel like this has to do with learning. So I don't know if you're in school or thinking about going to school, thinking about education, but I'm feeling that this has a lot to do with learning. And Spirit saying, you know, a lot is being thrown at you. You may have a lot of tasks to complete. You may also be given a lot of information. But Spirit is saying to move with the energy. Don't allow yourself to get behind. Because I'm also seeing like a lot on your plate. And Spirit saying that, putting that expression, strike while the iron is hot, you know, that old expression that means when something comes to you, don't hesitate. That this is the time to act. If opportunity comes your way and it feels right, act. So this isn't the time to sit back. Spirit saying there may need to be some organization and structure on your part. But again, Spirit saying don't allow yourself to get behind. That yes, resting is okay, but not neglecting responsibility, not neglecting the tasks in front of you. So let's get another card for you. Let's make a little more sense of this. Okay, let's get another card. And I'm seeing this one here. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you will have time to celebrate. I see community. I see friendship. I see change. I see transformation. So, what Spirit is saying here is celebrate your wins, celebrate all that you accomplish. If you complete a task, if there's been something on your to-do list that you have been wanting to work on, or perhaps you succeed in another area of your life, Spirit's saying whatever it is, make sure you celebrate. Give thanks. Spirit's saying worthy. The word worthy is popping into my mind. That you are worthy. You've earned it. That perhaps you don't give yourself enough credit. Perhaps you look at your to-do list or your responsibilities as just things that you need to get done. And so maybe they seem normal to you. It seems normal to be busy because I'm feeling busy. That 8 of fire and that quick moving energy and things coming at you quickly. Maybe that seems normal to you and you get the job done. But Spirit's saying, not everyone can do what you do. So celebrate. Take time with family, take time with friends, that this is a good time for you to strengthen your bonds, not only with yourself, but with others. So maybe you've been all work and no play, or just not giving yourself enough credit. But I see transformation here. I'm sensing like this coming into your own. Embracing yourself, loving yourself. So hopefully that's making sense to you. And Karen Suki says, I feel like you were reading me. Oh, that's wonderful, Karen. I love when that happens. Spirit brought you here for a reason. Okay, so Mercedes, let's get another card. Let's get one last card for you. One last card for you. And Spirit's saying this is the one. The High Priestess. Okay. So what I see for you is that after all this energy moves, after this busyness, this responsibility, these opportunities that come your way, you will have time to go within. You will have time to rest. You will have time to reflect on all that you have learned. I see like this upgrade for you. I'm seeing almost like a Mercedes 2.0 in some way. Like whether it be this, I feel like this is a lot to do with emotional maturity. Has a lot to do with your outlook and the way you perceive the world around you. So I see things being revealed to you as well. I see your intuition heightening. And I see you taking time to reflect, time to look at all that you've learned and how you've grown. And you're able to bring your physical reality and your spiritual world together and reflect. Spirit keeps showing me that over and over, reflection. So you'll be going into a reflection period. An inner, it's like this inner strength as well. Reflecting on all you've learned so that you can best move forward from there in the next phase of your life. So that is what I have for you. I'm hoping that made sense. I'm hoping that resonated with you. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. Okay. So now we will do our pick a card. Okay, Suzette says, fantastic readings as always for all of us. Thank you, Suzette. So Mercedes, if you could just let me know if that resonated with you. And now what we'll do is our pick a card. If you would like to participate, what you're going to do is choose either the number 1, 2, or 3, and we will see what message comes through for you. This will be your personal readings. So Mercedes says, I've been through more than most have in my almost 23 years, and I'm at a point in life where I feel like there's so much to do and not enough time to do it, and just figuring out where I'm supposed to be. Okay. All right. That makes sense, Mercedes. So a lot comes in for you. Okay. All right. So if you so we're going to choose either the number 1, 2, or 3. Oh, that's for number 1. For number 2, let's get a card. This one and that one for number 3. Okay, if you chose the number 1, your number is 10, and your message is you have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details. Then direct others how to carry things out. And your affirmation, I am ingenious. If you chose number 2, your number is 1212. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. And your affirmation, I am focused. And if you chose number 3, your number is 3. Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. And your affirmation, I am charismatic. So thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. If you would like to book a personal reading or healing, I have left the link to my website, www.letspiritguide.com. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, info@letspiritguide.com. If you like the work I did here tonight and feel called, you may make a donation through either my Venmo or my PayPal. I have left the links here. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, yes, the other thing I was going to say. If you could like this video, like this live stream, come back when it becomes a video and leave a comment. Share with someone who you feel might resonate with any of the messages here. And subscribe to the channel. All of that really does help to reach more people. My goal is to reach as many people as possible to provide them with clarity, insight, and uplifting messages. So I hope that you all have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful week. Thank you once again for joining us. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay whole. And as always, let Spirit guide.